Welcome back to News First. Lawmakers dissolved back into Committee of the Whole to tackle Bill 186-35, or the FY 2020 budget bill. Office of Finance and Budget Director Stephen Guerrero provided an overview presentation of the budget bill before senators tackle the over 500-page document. Guerrero also included a better comparison between income tax versus the business privilege tax for fiscal years 2018, 2019, and 2020. He noted the massive $138 million drop in income tax between FY18 and FY19 due to the Trump Tax Act. He also pointed out the opposite occurred with the business privilege tax.
It started out in 2018 at $259 million and rose to $314, which is about a $50 million increase over 1 year. And then over 2020, we see a slight increase of about $4 million between FY 2019 and 2020.
Prior to discussion on the budget bill, senators also passed a number of items in the voting file to include Bills 135 and 140, and several nominations for various boards. Session resumes tomorrow at 9 a.m. In other news, as the Guam Public Library System celebrates its 70th year of serving the island, there are some changes that have been made to the department. Let's check in with PNC's Amanda Dedicatoria for more.
As of last Thursday, August 15th, the Barrigada Library ceased its services as a circulating library and has begun its conversion into an archival center for the island's residents. According to Arlene Santos, the acting director of the Guam Public Library System, the center will store documents from all government branches on the island to serve as reference for research.
We decided to use Barrigada since it's the closest, centrally located, and it's closest to this main facility here in Naganya. And it also is in the area where you have high schools, and you have the University of Guam, you have the GCC. So you have people there that are probably going to school and may want to do research on government documents. So we figured that would be the best home for those documents.
Santos says that because some of the documents are several decades old, with a few dating back as far as the first Guam legislature in the 1950s, hard copies of the documents will not be available for circulation. However, attendees will have access to scanned copies. She says that she hopes that the conversion will be completed by next month, along with some renovations to the facility. In addition, GPLS is excited for the revitalization of their mobile library, which debuted earlier at this year's Liberation Day parade after being non-operational due to mechanical issues in 2013. The bookmobile would provide residents with additional access to not just books, but internet services.
So hopefully you'll provide real access to anybody that may want any kind of service from the library, because it's not only provided in some villages to the facilities, but we're now going to be going around as well to the bookmobile.
Amanda Dedicatoria, PNC News.
While the book mobile is currently undergoing some retrofitting, the Public Library System hopes to have it driving around the island by the end of the year. Up next, we take a look at this week's unsolved crime in the episode of Crime Stoppers with GPD spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapao.
Half a day. I'm Sergeant Paul Tapao, your Guam Crime Stoppers Coordinator, and this is your Crime of the Week. On Saturday, August 17, our officers from the 2-Month Precinct Command entertained a robbery that occurred on Route 1 Marine Corps Drive in Harmon by the Banco Guam building. Now, the preliminary police report suggests that the male victim, while walking on the southbound sidewalk, was approached by 3 unknown males, whom the victim described as wearing all black and possibly being Micronesians. The 3 males made attempts to take the victim's belongings. However, they were unsuccessful. During the course of the incident, the male victim was struck on the head by an unknown object, and the victim was later treated for his injuries. And the Guam Police Department and the Guam Crime Stoppers is reaching out to the community for their help relative to this case. If anyone has any information, you're encouraged to submit a tip online at guam.crimestoppersweb.com. All tips will remain completely confidential, and a cash reward of up to $1,000 could be paid if the information provided leads to an arrest and a grand jury indictment. Your call does make a difference.
Stay with us. We have your local weather forecast, and a little later, Leo Payumo previews the upcoming high school football season.
Half day and welcome to your local weather forecast. I'm Amanda Dedicatoria and thanks for tuning in. Well, it looks like nothing but sunny days are ahead of us according to the 3-day forecast. We had another gorgeous day with very few clouds and blue skies. And that same weather continues throughout the evening with our lows at 79 degrees and a subtle breeze from the northeast winds. Looking ahead to Friday, lots of sunshine and with that, lots of humidity as well. The heat will bring our afternoon temperatures to almost 100 degrees. The island is going to warm up with humidity levels pretty high at around 87% and temperatures reaching 89 degrees, spiking up to around 100 by the afternoon. More clouds should start rolling in by Saturday with only a few spotty showers but nothing too heavy. Our highs will be around 89 degrees with our lows at our usual 78. With things heating up, we should expect some thunderstorms over the weekend. And that concludes our forecast for now. Enjoy the rest of the evening and don't forget to tune in every weeknight for more updates. Adios.